I completely forgot. I needed, or I had to do a new, or using a completely different mic. But, hi everyone. I'm finally here. Took like a long time to do this. But, I am here. I am with a new person on this channel, albeit not completely new to the casting scene. Wolf Cola. How are you doing, my guy?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I am doing well. Sugondies. They are playing their second match today, and they lost the first one, but they're up against good Shizz, in which we're towards the end of the season. A lot of these games are gonna have playoff implications. If good Shizz loses, they are mathematically out of the playoffs. So to keep their playoff hopes alive, they need to win this. But I don't know how likely it'll be. They're gonna have to prove us wrong, as we are underway in game number 1. We'll see how this goes, as Mike tries to center it. Oh my goodness, someone almost went. J-Bro took a shot, that was wide. Now, I know we didn't have much time kind of talking everything over Wolf Cola when it comes to like this match. But I want to ask, what needs to happen for Good Shizz to like pull this off? If you have any idea, at least.
Well, I can't say I've watched too many of their matches in the past, but from what I understand, they've yet to win a series. Is that correct? Other than the forfeit series,
it was their only win was not forfeit. Actually, they won 3-2.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, I guess they just got to keep the pressure up. You know, play fast, but not out of their depth. Get some good shots on net.
I do agree, honestly. Being able to just kind of keep the pressure up. It's going to be difficult, especially against Sugondies. Even though they don't have their #1 pick, does not matter. iHype does get goal #1 for them. While you do want to keep the pressure...
Nice statement. I think I'd like to see them play a little better defense. Third man back. Nice.
Yeah. As much as you like to see the pressure going, you really don't want to, you know, give up. You don't want to overextend, pretty much. This bag almost puts another goal in, but Mike just touched it out, even though it hit crossbar prior. But yeah, you would like to see this team be able to just, you know, get that pressure, but be able to keep it. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be doubting them, really, as Spag makes a save and whatnot. They're gonna be, I guess, mainly the underdogs here. It's definitely possible to win this, but Skill, rank at least is just not on their side. That's a great pop from Spag. Double commit is going to be happening with Sir West with a shot anyways. On net. But saved away by Mike. Have cake with it. Got around one. Spag though is there. Goes for another. Pass. Shot. It's good. 2-0 Sugondies. Just over half the game remaining.
Are good Shizz aware that they're eliminated if they lose this set?
I have no idea, I'll be honest. They should know that they are very close, if anything. But I don't know if they really even know that. It almost feels like they aren't playing with the sense of urgency that they might need to.
Seems like another match.
Yeah, it's something you really don't like to see. But there's plenty of time to come back here. Even in the last series I at least casted, Gundam Gang had so much pressure against them from Girl Scouts, but they ended up winning game 1. I know they lost the series, but that is completely besides the point.
And you never know when that momentum is just going to completely switch on you.
Exactly. But we'll see what happens here. J-Bro, one of the best challenger players from last season. Obviously, his chance in majors has been the whole season pretty much. Doesn't get a touch there though. Spag, great pass, but I did not get a touch. It almost feels like that's been a story. It almost feels like, and this could be a little rude to say, but it almost feels like there are just a few people who a lot of the majors players know that these people might whiff a good bit. It almost feels like iHype does whiff a decent bit, as that was just wide of a shot. But it is something that Sugondies, especially if they want to make a push to be able to make the playoffs, because nothing is set in stone yet. He does need to be a little bit more consistent. Doing stuff like that is definitely going to help. Sugondies only went towards midfield before being able to keep it in. iHype going to have possession. Brings it up the corner. J-Bro is up. Rose to 50, and that was a double commit between Sugondies. And that's kind of open, but Spag was able to get there in time. But half cake with it. Oh. Not the greatest of touches. And that is going to be clear away.
Right there. I'd like to have that one back.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure he definitely does. It's 45, just under 45 seconds left. They do need a goal. Yeah. Pretty much right here. They're able to. It will definitely help. As Mike is up. Only can put it towards the corner. But no one's there really to receive much of a pass, even though the defense was over anyways. But iHype able to control it and puts goal number 3 in, maybe just puts this game away.
It's hard to see them coming back at this point.
This game, yeah, I don't see him coming back either. I'll be honest. Sugondies has had most of the pressure, and I don't see that changing in 25 seconds. And, I mean, even if the pressure does change, they still have to score 3 goals to come back. Well, we'll see what happens. Anything is possible, but I'm pretty sure...
Right here for some momentum, maybe. Take it into the next game.
Yeah. And that's the reason why they can also try to score a goal. Maybe get some momentum, but it might not be happening anyways. Game 1 is...
the urgency at all.
Yeah, Game 1 is done, and Sugondies takes a 1-0 series lead. But yeah, it just feels like urgency might be the key word for good Shizz. Or should I say lack of. I don't know, if I'm being honest. Like, obviously you want to stay calm while trying to win the series. But who knows, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at the difference in shots here. It's 4 total for good Shizz. You know, iHype had more than that alone. It seems like they need to do a little bit more to, you know, challenge the ball, make their case.
Yeah. Another thing though too is as we look at the shot department, the Shizz only had 4, but how many of those were quality shots though, right?
Yeah, well, Sugondies only had to make 2 saves, so.
Exactly. So it's
any real good opportunities.
Exactly. I can only think of one, which I don't even know if it even got counted as a shot, and that was a shot that went wide. That may have been a decent chance, but that's the only thing I can really remember that Good Shizz had. But a new game, new mentality, new everything, and possibly a player change for Good Shizz, as right before, or right as that match concluded, Cassante joined in. I'm pretty sure he usually starts over half cake with it, and he is going to be getting the chance to play. But we'll see how everything happens in game 2 as it's underway. Cassante could most definitely be the player that Good Shizz needs to change the tide of this series. But yet again, the ball still on the half of Good Shizz, even though it does get there was a breakout, but still right back into the half of the boys in blue. And just a little bit of awkwardness from J-Bro, so not hype. You got a flip reset. Wow, okay. But this is still might be a good chance for Good Shizz. Cassante just wasn't able to get there to that 50 though, but J-Bro does keep it. And that goes over Mike. Hype. He has to go for a shot. Cassante with the save. J-Bro does get the clear. And now J-Bro trying to set something up, but Sir West. I'll tell you what though. We talk a lot about the offense so far in this series of Sugondies, but their defense, obviously they haven't had to play much of it, but it has seemed like they have been very calm on defense whenever chances have presented themselves for Good Shizz.
Yeah, they've been solid.
Very much so. As Bag tries to start the offense going. Got cleared away. And another touch from Cassante. This could be good, but J-Bro just takes an immediate shot. Don't know if it's something you really wanted to do in that situation, and as a result.
Yeah, Mike coming down the sideline was right. Could have been a good passing opportunity.
Yeah, and that net is just open. I don't know what happened. J-Bro, Cassante. Well, Cassante, he just went for boost, and Mike was getting back. It just seemed like Cassante didn't know where Mike was, and well, goal number 1 is scored once again for Sugondies. Unfortunate play, if we're being honest, but sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles. As iHype wants his share, and maybe a passing play this back. Good save by Cassante, but there is a rebound shot coming from iHype, saved away by Mike. Another chance denied by J-Bro. Bag does get a touch on it first, and actually able to get 2, maybe even 3. But J-Bro's gonna put this on net, saved away by Sir West. But Mike, little push up, is gonna have to leave it for Cassante. He booms it towards backboard. He tries to go for the bump, makes hype, stay on the ground, and J-Bro gets the first goal for Good Shizz. I mean, honestly, it was a great pass from Cassante. And iHype legitimately could not jump for that, because if he was jumping, he was getting demoed by Cassante. And it almost feels like Cassante has redeemed himself for this, or for this match. But still plenty of Rocket League left to go. Just under, or just over 2 minutes remaining. Wow. Good Shizz. Some more pressure. Nothing you really like to see if you're a Good Shizz fan. But immediately back into the blue half, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I agree with that decision from Cassante.
I'm not sure that he does anymore either. The backflip off the wall, that's tough.
Yeah, putting it across your own goal line is such a risky play anyways. And, well, it didn't work out here, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's another shot on net. Mike was there anyways for it. iHype. Read that play. J-Bro does get a touch, and is able to get a clear. J-Bro looking for a 50, but Spag staying strong on the defensive end. Gets it away from his net, even though Mike is there. Sir West up. Does get a touch. And Sir West with the shot got saved away by Cassante. iHype is up, but Cassante beats him. Cassante also got another touch. Spag. Once again, being able to clear this ball out. right now, Spag is going to take a shot. Saved away by K'Sante. And K'Sante on offense. No boost. Just gets 100. That gets cleared away. Almost feels like not much possession for either team has been happening. At least as of recent. No one, aside from Spag, really feels like they've had much possession. I hyped. That was an unfortunate touch. That might have been another unfortunate touch, except for Shizz. And Sir West is gonna try to take a shot, but J-Bro was there to deny it. I hype. Looking to center this. 40 seconds remain. Gush is down 1 goal this time. K'Sante is up. Gonna get met by Spag, and he read that one perfectly. Mike, good pass to J-Bro. Got it around 1 defender, but Hype was able to save it away. Now J-Bro gets 50 by Spag. A lot of offensive pressure once again for Sugondies. A big theme for this series. Mike gets it around 1. Hype is there though, and Mike has no boost. Is able to get to 100 and a bump. J-Bro is able to keep it in. Gets the touch, but that touch was unfortunate there. May have just cost everything, but the ball is still up. They have time. J-Bro shot wide, and Sugondies escape with the win.
Yeah, I have to say, good Shizz, they came out swinging in that set, that match. So I think they've got a shot here.
They definitely do, and I mean they got to give it everything right here, because if they don't, I mean it's over. Right, it is completely over.
That is it.
Yeah, they'll still have sets obviously, and they can play spoiler in some. But you do not want to lose it. You do not want to go out so easily when it comes to the playoffs. You really, really don't.
No, definitely not. You could really see the immediate difference that K'Sante had when he came in here.
Yeah.
5 saves.
Yeah, he played well.
And it seemed like he was leading the charge on offense. I think the team kind of rallied around him.
Yeah. He played well for the most part. Unfortunately, some of the mistakes that he made did actually result in goals. But, at least one of them. The second one is, I guess, iffy. But, either way, though, we'll see what Half Cake with it has maybe changed, or maybe even just trying to hype his team up, doing something to be able to get Gush's some type of energy here, because they're gonna need it. Season is on the line for Gush's, and you do not want to really be eliminated here as Game 3 is underway. J-Bro, Mike, and K'Sante, all 3-man passing play. K'Sante got another touch. J-Bro is up, and he puts it right, top right, bins. 1-0 good Shizz.
This looks like a team that doesn't want to be eliminated.
Yeah, this one, obviously no offense to Half Cake with it, but with K'Sante joining, I mean, you pretty much said this. This team just looks different. And now, I mean, that was a great play from everyone on the team, but especially from J-Bro and K'Sante.
That was the first time in this whole set that I've seen that kind of chemistry with them.
That
it
is,
seems like they're actually aware of where their teammates are on the field and, you know, make a nice play.
Yeah, I do agree. But speaking of plays, Spag didn't have enough boost. Is able to steal the 100 though from Mike. Now Spag passes it off to Hype. Got cleared away. Oh, what a pass from Spag though. Sir West called off iHype. Maybe should have let him take the shot. I have no idea. But either way though, iHype still keeps it in. But that gets cleared away only to Spag. He is up. Drop down. And iHype, maybe a little bit of miscommunication between him and Sir West, but Mike is able to put it away. Boy, Sugondies. Actually, they're almost feels like there's. I won't say they're I don't even know how to phrase it, but it seems like the ball is definitely in the defensive zone a little bit more. They are starting to have some trouble getting it out. Finally able to put it into the blue zone. I hype. Didn't do much with it. Actually, it doesn't even get a touch there. Now, J-Bro.
What's you referenced?
I don't even know what you said, I'll be honest.
You had referenced the fact that I had been whiffed here and there, and pointing out that one of the aforementioned whiffs had occurred.
Interesting. Either way. Oh no, this might be a little dangerous. I ain't playing
It's like not a lot of boost.
and not much boost for good Shizz. Fags, 100 boost. Almost threw it away and gave up a goal. But Mike, he is here. Sir Wes trying to keep it in the corner. J-Bro doesn't get a touch, but Sante got a demo. Fag needs to get a touch. He does get a touch. Ball stays cleared. J-Bro does get a touch to bring it back in, but good clearance from Bag, excuse me. But it's back in the orange half, only for a moment. But does go back at it again. Spag. He has been the guy to be able to pretty much do everything with this ball. He's been probably the best player in this series, if I'm being honest. Setting up his teammates, getting his own shots in the process.
I have to agree.
This is what you like to see. I hype looking to pass to Spag, but just a little bit over. The Spag. Looking for another pass. J-Pro doesn't make contact. But not Sir West. No boost. Goes for a pass. Mike, not the greatest of touches. I hype. What a fake. He goes for the shot. Spag has to pop it up high. I hype couldn't get a touch. And Spag has to retreat with it. Has to pass it back to Sir West. And they'll go again on the offensive side. I hype. Asante interrupted that play. And is able to get around two defenders. This is a good chance to break out for good Shizz. But it was a good clearance from Spag. Albeit the ball still goes back to orange hat, but it was off of a double commit. Does seem to cost him though. Sante, great 50. But Mike does not commit. But now J-Bro. Gonna boom it up high. Sir West is gonna have to get a touch. He does get a touch. Casante pops it up. Looking for the backboard read. Maybe a pass. IHAP was there first. But less than a minute remaining. Sugondies this time. Even though they're up 2-0 on the series. Are down 1-0 here. J-Bro goes for the bump. Actually gets Sir West to miss. But Spag. Sugondies look to at least entrust him with being able to maybe get them a goal. But right now it's not the case. I didn't mean to interrupt you, by the way. But I'm going to continue to talk. 30 seconds remain. A decent touch from iHype, but Mike was able to keep it in. Sir West doesn't get a touch. Mike tried to go for a fake. iHype wasn't going for it. But not Casante. Keeps it in the orange half. J-Bro is going for a pass. Mike doesn't get a touch. But Sir West is able to get a clear only towards the midfield, though. 10 seconds remain. A double whiff.
Sugondies has to do something.
Yeah, iHype with the dribble. Pass to Spag. He doesn't get a touch, but no one got a touch. But that got saved away by Mike. Ball is still in the air. Sir West keeps it alive. Mike got a touch. J-Bro is up. He got a clear. Mike looking to put it in. It does not matter though. Good Shizz is able to take game 3 and avoid a sweep.
Now that game looks a lot different than the last two.
Yeah, good shit.
You have to wonder, Sugondies having played a series immediately prior to this one, do you think they might be starting to get a little fatigued?
That could be the case. I know, obviously, when you look at RLCS, obviously, I know, technically speaking, when you go to like the regionals, pros will probably be playing game or sets after sets. But these people do have to remember, these are not pros. These are just people looking to have fun.
Just getting home from work and, hop on for a set.
Exactly. So fatigue modes definitely could play a factor in here. Because again, they did get swept by Gundam Gang. In which makes them 4-8, 7th place right now. But if they can get the win here, they'll go to 5-8. And technically speaking would be in the playoffs. As the King Score and Team Esports Gaming are also 4-7. I wish we had a little bit more time to kind of discuss this, but obviously we did not. I wish I would have had or was able to put the standings up for people to see on the screen. Unfortunately, it's not the case. Does not matter though. Game 4 is underway. Good Shizz has started the reverse sweep. And Mike put it in. Goes for the fake. And it goes in regardless. Cerberus got the touch. But K'Sante was able to finish it.
That was an incredible save to keep that initial shot out. Unfortunately, dropped right in front of the net.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Good Shizz pretty much kind of picking up right where they left off. They seem to be a better team in Game 3. Obviously, they won. But sometimes it's just not always the case that the better team wins. That's besides the point. Either way, though, Spag...
They also scored immediately when the last game started, and then they were able to hold off Sugondies for the rest of the game.
Yeah, but I didn't...
They were able to maintain that same kind of strong defense.
Yeah, I'll be honest, though. I don't think he can really afford to try to hope that that would last. It happened one game.
I prefer to put a few more in.
Oh, I am sure as well. They might do so here as Mike puts it in. Off a good feed from K'Sante, and the lead increases by 2. Or by 1, I guess. But
has completely gone in the favor of Good Shizz.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of time for Sugondies to come back. But it almost feels like their quality chances that they've had in the beginning of the series has kind of diminished. And more quality chances have pretty much arise for Good Shizz as K'Sante looks to pass off to J-Bro, and it's good. 3-0 in favor of Good Shizz. I mean, that was a great play. Like, that was a great team play. Mike puts it near K'Sante. K'Sante off back wall. J-Bro finishes it. I mean, it's a great team play from Good Shizz. That's really all there is to say. But 4 minutes and 12 seconds still possible. But you gotta stop letting these goals in if you're Sugondies.
Yeah.
But either way, though, Mike.
Yeah, really good start. Get on the other side of the field, but yes. Good turnaround there.
I hype. Trying to get around J-Bro. J-Bro. Got a touch. K'Sante left it for J-Bro, too. More of these team plays has been happening, albeit that's a double commit. That's not what I mean by team plays. I hate to break it to you. But Spag is up. Pass off back wall. J-Bro is awkward, and I-Hype finally breaks the scoreless drought. They finally, after 4 unanswered goals, are able to get on the board after a great pass from Spag, and I-Hype just put it behind the defender. 3-1. Again, still plenty of time. I just wonder what happens with Good Shizz. Does the momentum just completely go away from them? Or do they just... You'll have to see. Another double commit. Double commit's starting to become a little bit more apparent right now. Maybe a little bit of panic. Even though they are up by 2. But we'll have to see. Sante does get a touch there to bring it by 2 defenders. A pass. Unfortunate block from K'Sante. Can't do much about that, though. And Sir West does try to put it on target. J-Bro does get a touch. I up another pass. Excuse me, but that got saved away as well. Sir West looking to start something himself. K'Sante actually intercepts it. Goes for the pass. A decent 50 for K'Sante. But I-Hype was able to keep control of it. Now J-Bro has to make the save. Interesting drop pass from K'Sante. Doesn't work out, but honestly, it probably was better that he got a touch, and that's just an open net. Alright, let's decide. We need to dissect this. What happened here? I almost wonder, did K'Sante get demoed on the back line? I think that's may have what happened. Or maybe not, though. I really have no idea.
I couldn't really tell either. Just, there's no one on the ball. There's no one in the net.
Yeah, I don't think K'Sante got demoed, but at the same time, though, I could be wrong. Maybe he got demoed after. Either way, the Mike is going to go for a shot. Saved away by I-Hype. And a rebound shot. I-Hype just got a piece of it. And Mike looking to put another shot on. That got saved away as well.
Great defense by Sugondies there. Hold that off.
Yeah. Oh, what a pass from Bag. Unfortunately, no one was there. I think I-Hype was a little behind Bag, so Sir West in. Go for it. But what a save by J-Bro. Now is the race to the ball. I-Hype, can he get there first? He does. Got Mike. And he got 2 people to commit on that pretty much. The net is kind of wide open, but J-Bro was able to get back in time. Well, off corner, K'Sante does get a touch. Puts into the orange half. Just under 2 minutes remain in game number 4. Good Shizz up 3-0 are now only up by 1. Even though that was maybe a little dangerous for Sugondies. But now, Gasante tried to keep it in the zone. Wasn't able to. Now Mike is called in action. As a reminder, if Good Shizz lose this game, they are down 2-1 in the series. If they lose this game, they are done from the playoffs. It almost feels like they have that urgency here. But, man, does it seem like they are in a rough point. And they are really in a rough point. They have just dropped a 3-0 lead. I mean,
really hate to see that.
Yeah, it was great interference from Hype. The same as Stag, and Sir West was just able to chip it in. A great chip in from him, and we have a tied ball game. 3-3. Good Shizz. Maybe in shambles here. Sugondies may have just found the momentum back. Found the touch from that they had from games 1 and 2.
It is starting to look that way.
But there is still time. Good Shizz cannot panic at this moment. Even though Spag goes for a drop down pass. Albeit it was a little too hard. Well, less than a minute remains. Mike gets beaten by Spag. Spag off the ceiling. What a shot from him! He was able to get it by 2 defenders.
Wow.
I mean, he goes off the ceiling. He delays the flip. He gets one touch. He delays the flip, and he was just able to put it just in front of Casante where he wasn't able to get a touch. It's a great goal from Spag, and that could have just sealed the deal. But it's only one goal lead anyways. J-Bro, a shot, but that gets cleared away by Spag. Mike can't go for it. But now Spag and Casante in a 1v1. Spag looking for the dunk. Casante didn't get a touch, but that may have been for the better. J-Bro passes it along to Casante, but Casante can't commit. Casante and J-Bro both commit. Casante does get a necessary second touch. Now Mike tries to get around 1. Spag waiting patiently. Gets the second touch. iHype got bumped into that touch. Now timer is ticking down. Good Shizz are running out of time. For their playoff hopes, a double commit happens. J-Bro could not get a touch, and that is it. Good Shizz are eliminated from playoff contention.
Oof. Started with a 3-0 lead. Totally watched it get chipped away. And you can't even blame them for the fourth goal, because I mean that was just a beautiful shot. But
That was a great shot. But yeah, they did not help with giving up 3 goals prior. Blowing the 3-goal lead just did not help at all. And, well, 3-1 is the series victory for Sugondies. Good Shizz seemed to be on the right track, but just once that first goal came for Sugondies this game, it was just pretty much over. The momentum just shifted.
yeah, it surely did.
With that being said, Sugondies improved to 5-8 on the season. A third match was supposed to happen after this, but that's not going to happen, as I'm pretty sure they're going to be rescheduling. But either way, Sugondies again improved to 5-8. Good Shizz 1-10, officially eliminated from playoff contention. That being said, though, that is it for the stream. Hopefully, you guys have had a blast watching this, watching Good Shizz pretty much fight for their playoff lives. But sometimes things just aren't meant to be. That being said, though, have a great day, great night, whenever it is when you guys are watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream.